see, baby, I never say, for I will fall into the light. Every time I try to breathe, the moon will rise and carry me, for I've loved and I have died. So I won't hold back, and you should know that, what's never gone, just have regrets. So I won't go back, oh, would have got me to forget the time I lost with no regrets, and the moon shine back again. And the moon shine back again. When I drove down to abyss, while I blame the world's neglect, then I shine right back again. So I won't hold back, and you should know that, what's never gone, just like regrets. So I won't go back, oh, would have got me to forget the time I lost with no regrets, and the moon let me forget. And you should know that, what's never gone, just have regrets. So I won't go back, oh, would have got me to forget the time I lost with no regrets, and the moon shine back again. And the moon shine back again. When I drove down to abyss, while I blame the world's neglect, then I shine right back again.
Hello everyone, and welcome back for another board game night. We are finally, after much delays of rejiggling and pushing it back, we are finally going to play Sunset Over Water. And I just realised I've got my headset on, I don't actually need it, do I? There we go, let's pop that on one side. So, actually, we'll reveal it. We have the board already set up. Oh, typically I've nudged the camera with the microphone. There we go, let's pop that there. So, Sunset Over Water. In this game, we are an artist who sets out in the morning at various times, which I'll go into in the rules in a few minutes, and we are travelling the land, and we are painting pictures in the hopes to sell these for different commissions. The commissions that you can see on the side here. I'll take we'll grab one of these and I'll just bring one of the cards up a little bit closer so you can see there. So this is an example of one of the landscapes, and you'll see in the top corner these ones have different features. So like if I get a second one here, we'll bring both of those in there. So like so this card features the sun, which you can just sort of see in there. I'll block some of the LEDs that are blinding it out. And this one here has two features. You can see there it's got water for the water on the bottom, and it has the sun for the sun setting in the background there. And we can combine these, as you can see there, to make different commissions to sell our pictures. So let's take this one here, for example. This commission here, we require 2 pictures to complete it. The first one, you'd need a picture which has just a single waterfall on it. So like this one here has the single sun on it. That is Sunset Over Water. Yeah, that's and wasn't it? And the second part of this commission is simply a card which has 2, which this one has 2, and it can be any 2 because it's a question mark. Oops, they knocked over the lights there. And that's what we're going to be collecting to get as many points as possible. This is the solo playthrough. There is a multiplayer variation as well, but we're just going to be doing the solo one. So the board is set out in a grid of 5x5, and you'll notice that there are 4 cards which are identical. I should just say as well, it says Ranger Station on there, and that's just the reverse of it on there as well. And as we travel, because we start from the middle, and as we travel we have the option to paint pictures and take them with us so that we can sell. Once we remove a card, there are certain criteria that would allow us to replenish the board, one of which is landing on a ranger station, and if we land on one of those or pass through it, we can replenish the cards in its immediate vicinity. So we'll cross over this one, we can do those ones, we'll cross over this one, we can do the cards down here, or there's a criteria in our day cards. I forget what they're actually called, but we'll come on to those in just a moment there. Let's pop those back onto there. So, as I said, we've got the commission cards. There's another thing as well that we have potentially to get extra points towards the end. If I reach over here, because some of it is just off screen. We also have these challenge cards for the week, shall we say. If this was a multiplayer one, it's spread over 6 days, but because we're doing it solo, it's spread over 8 days. And there are 4 packs. If I just move the camera slightly, you'll see just off screen there are 4 character sort of packs of cards. So what we're actually going to do tonight is I'm going to try. I don't know if there's enough cards to do it, but I'm going to make a slight variation, shall we say, on the game. Just in that we'll go through. Well, we have a possibility, depending on how long it takes, to go through 4 playthroughs. But we'll see how it goes. Might do 2, might do 3. We'll just see how it goes. But what we're going to do is we're going to leave the board as it is each time. We'll replenish it once we finish a character, like finish a colour. But we'll just keep on going off the deck. We won't bother dismantling the whole deck and putting it all back out, just to make it a little bit easier for ourselves. As I was saying, when I got these cards out here, each of these has a symbol on it, and we get an extra commission point if we have a commission. So actually, what have we got here? So if we had, for our playthrough, the waterfall, and if we had completed this commission, we would get an extra point because that one has a waterfall on it. Okay, let's pop those to one side there, and now we'll go over the day cards. everything there. So we've got our first little meeple there. You can't see against the green screen. And I said I got the grey one. Sort of see the little chap painting there. Ooh, I thought I'd lost one there. Let's pop that there. We have, these are each of the cards for actions we can take on each of our turns. So there are 3 things that we need to consider. One is the time. You like the little meeples. You just sort of like just vaguely make out the little painters. They've all got little slight different heads, but I'll put them all up on one frame in a moment there. But what I'll do is to make it a little bit more sense here as well. Here is our solo playmat, basically our journal, and this will govern what we can do based on which card we select. We'll have a choice of 3 cards, because we'll deal out 3, and we can choose one of those 3 to continue. So let's just grab this first one and I'll show you the example. So if we choose this card to be our turn, this means that we get up at 8:45. So then we'll go to the time here, and what do we have to do for 8:45? If it's 8:45, we have to do the mid-morning item, which is to remove the card with the highest renowned, which, as you can see down here, there's 2 5s and a 4. They say in the instructions that I think it's like the left of the deck or what have you, but because we're doing it vertically, we're going to just do it in that order, just to keep it all on frame. So in this criteria, we would lose whichever's the best card or the most value card from play. We then have the option to move. We can only move in straight directions based on the arrows that are on here. So you'll see that on a different card, there are different directions that we have available for travel, and we can move 4 spaces. But bear in mind that if we've taken a landscape card from here, we can't cross over one of those lines again. So we'd have to judge that as we go. But as we travel as well, in this case, we can paint 2 pictures, which means we can take 2 cards, including a card that we might be standing on. Oh, and we can't paint the ranger station. But each of these cards has different times, different amounts of directions we can travel, and different numbers of paintings that we can gather in a turn. You don't have necessarily, I mean, like this one says 4, you don't have to move 4. You could move 1 if that's all you wanted. Depends on where you're going to get set up for the next move. Alright, let's gather these up. Each set of cards as well, each different colour. We've got the green ones here, but each set's all, they're not identical. They all have different sets of times on them. Right, I'm just going to give this one of my absolutely awful shuffles because I can't shuffle cards. Let's see, just do that, just jiggle it all up. If I didn't have so many games that had all these different types of card sizes, I would get one of those card shuffling machines, but I think that it would only be useful for a standard deck of playing cards. Alright, let's pop that there. Oh, now I was going to get all the meeples together, wasn't I? What we got? We have the green meeple there, that you can make out very clearly there. I don't know about you. Actually, hang on. Might be able to see on the inversion. There you go. Oh. There you go. That's our 4 chaps to play with. Including the stealth meeple. Right. So as I just put these back there, before we start, I don't think we did it yesterday, but what's everyone's egg count up to? Great one back there. Put the green one in the middle. And I'll pop the purple one back on the top. And I'll get the destructions out of the way. We have 226 and for Chrissy and 4K. I was just about to say Chrissy. Now 210. I was about to say how many have you redeemed so far now? I haven't got my spreadsheet open where I was tracking it. I can't remember how many you've ticked off. That's 6, is it? 6 already. We'll have to remind you at past to go for the next one. before we do anything, I'm going to have a quick mouthful of water, because I've got a really, really bad head today, and you know it's because I haven't been drinking enough water. I'll be getting told off by everyone again. Alright, so we have our little deck here, and you can't really see that part there. Can I jiggle this up? Maybe there's a few mil. Yeah, there we go, that'll be alright. Was that? Yeah, I'm getting told off by royalty. We'll have to set. Should we do another thing, another daft one for Ada? Every like 3 hours, Ada can say, "Everyone, make a cup of tea now." All right, I'm going to. Oh, I should just say as well, the commission deck that we've got here. We have technically 4 cards available. This is actually the deck up here. I've uncovered the first 3, which is what you're supposed to, and you can only see the 4th one, the next one. So we can't interact with that one until we can interact with that one when we are on the last card from our like day deck. I forgot what the actual term is for these decks, but you know, it's the one that tells us what we can do each turn. That's when we can interact with that. And what we're going to do is anything that's I'm going to stick a discard pile, which is going to just be on the desk here at the side. And if we do run out of cards, because we have back here, you know, we've got all. Actually, I can flip this over because it makes no odds. We have all of the different pictures here. If we do run out, because like I said, I thought we'd try like a little, like almost like an experiment. Because if you're playing a solo, you know, rather than having to reset the board every time, we're going to try and see if we can do 4 games with, just keep replenishing the board. So when we do all 8 cards, we'll then replenish what's missing and start with the next character and just see how it goes. And we'll just add up how many points each coloured meeple gets by the end of the day, or the end of the week. So, if you're watching this back on YouTube later on as well, I will divvy up each game into chapters that are selectable. The timestamps will be in the description, but depending on what YouTube feels like on the day, you'll be able to press the little, you know, the thing that comes up with the chapters. But I've noticed that that's only seems to be now working on 50% of videos because YouTube. Oh, hi Wolf, welcome. We're just about to get started on our first little run through of Sunset Over Water. It's a nice little game. It was a little bit sort of like, you know, strategy, like choosing where you're going to be going and such. But it's nice. I play this in the garden, you see, on the table as well, because it's just a nice, easy one to set up on a bit of card. Oh, and I forgot to answer as well there, Chrissy. Yes, we did finish Broken Sword last night. The game crashed a further 2 times after you guys went to bed, but we did finish it last night. So no spoilers, that episode will be live in a couple of hours, 11 o'clock. I have another mouthful of water. Alright, so let's get started here. So, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put the turn journal up here for the first move, so that you can see what we're going to do. So I'm going to draw the top 3 cards. So we have 3 cards here to choose from for our turn. All of them are actually quite late morning starts. Oh no, we get it 1 mid-morning and the other 2 are late. Don't worry about rotating. To be honest, I had a bad head, and if we weren't so close to the end, I would have finished an hour earlier, before you guys even left. But because I was also trashed last night. But I just felt like, you know, 10% of the game left. I had to force myself through it. Otherwise, next week we would have had a 10-minute stream. What's that? Royalty is leaving you tomorrow. Is Royalty going out to play? All right. What have we got? What have we got here then? What shall we? Oh, you've been playing out today as well. Well, I hope Chris he's made you a cup of tea for coming home. Anyway, let's get started on here. What shall we do? Right, I think I'm going to choose the middle card, the 10-15. So I think this is going to be our turn card for this one. So I'm going to pop these two just down here for the moment. And I'll tell you what, I will bring this down here. So, 10-15, what are we going to do? That means we have to remove the card with the highest renowned, which is going to be this one. So I'm going to stack that one in the discard pile. And with that discard pile, I mean on the wrist rest in front of my keyboard. So let's just push that one up there. So we can now move in any direction apart from up and down for this card. So we can move 3, so basically we can get to any corner, and we can take 2 pictures. Oh, hang on, we haven't drawn. Right, I've just taken the top card from here. So for extra points, our first character is going to look for pictures with flowers on, which is going to be his like bonus. So I'm just going to pop that on the table here at the bottom. So we need commissions that have got flowers in. At the minute, there are no commissions with flowers in, but as the deck comes, it'll be all right. Okay, so what else will we do there? Just pop those to there. So we can move 3 in any direction, and we can paint 2 pictures. And looking at the available commissions, there, right, there's nothing. Oh, actually, this one has water on its own. So I maybe just want to go this way. And how many? I can take 2 pictures, so I can take a water on its own. Oh, actually, that's a waterfall as well. All right, I'm sold. So 1, 2, I'm going to move onto the corner there. And I'm going to take these 2 as my paintings. So I'll try to remember to pop some of these up so you can get a little closer look at some of them. And we have nice little waterfall pictures there. Oh, you're off to play with birds and otters tomorrow. Oh, you definitely got to share some pictures with us tomorrow then. There's a sea life world place not far from here. Yeah, Roti, it's one of the things I love about this game. The artwork is beautiful. What we'll do is, at the end of the game, regardless of if I remember or don't remember, I'll try my, we'll try, like, at the end, we'll just get all the location cards, and I'll just try and make sure I get at least a flash of one of each on the thing. So, but anyway, I've got these 2 cards here. I'm going to pop those to one side. Now, this commission here, I can claim, because it says it just needs a waterfall. So we have a waterfall card. It has 1 feature. This card, oh sorry, water rather. We have water here and water there. So I'm going to claim this commission, and I'm going to put this card in the discard pile. Actually, I'm going to put them this way in the discard pile so that I actually know which pile's which. And then, anyway, we keep this commission. So I'm going to put this at the bottom of the table there. Actually, I'll put this at the bottom of the table. Actually, no, I better leave that where it is. What's up there? You can get your camera working. To the bird sanctuary down here, that also has otters and what's that? Red pandas. Oh, what's one of them? Oh, you definitely got to show me a picture of one of them. Alright, so we've now completed this day card. I'm going to place it sideways here so it doesn't distract me. Okay, now we need to reset. So we now have, you can see here we have the 2 cards down the bottom here. I'm now going to draw the next one for us to choose from. This one is a 9 o'clock start. I'm then going to push this up here, and we're going to refill the potential commissions. Okay. No, I just assumed pandas were all the same. I've not seen a red one. You have to. You definitely got to put a picture up now. It's compulsory. Doctor's orders. All right. What have we got here then? So before I proceed, ideally I don't want to lose that commission, but I've got no choice. Alright, so that's a bit of an embuggerment. I was hoping to get this commission because I've got the waterfall one, and then I could have picked a one with any 2 for another 5. However, all of my cards, I have a 9 o'clock start, a 11:15, and a 1:45, which means it's all mid-mornings and afternoons. So, what's going to be the best way to go about this one then? Right, so I think we'll do the 11... Right, we're going to do the 11:15, which means that we need to disregard 2 cards from here. We'll take these 2 away. Pop those there. Just slide that up for the minute. And we can move 2. We can either go here or we can go there. And we can take 2 pictures. So I'm going to move up here. That regenerates as we passed over the ranger station. Oops, upside down. Oh, that's a really nice waterfall. We then passed over there, so we then replenish those. When we're replenishing, you replenish in this sort of structure, in like a typewriter. We can take 2 pictures as well on this move. So I'm going to take the one that we were standing on, which has a flower on, which will hopefully help us later. And I'm going to take this one, which has water and sun. And we can instantly get rid of it because this commission is a sun and anything else. So let's pop that there, and we will put this in the discard pile. So at the minute we have 2 pictures in our inventory that we're just waiting for commissions. You just see on the bottom of the screen we have one that's a waterfall on its own, and we have one that's got the flower and the sun. Okay, right, so let's disregard this card here now. And we will move that slide across there. We will draw another card. You know what, I've shuffled these have like gone in, like they've managed to shuffle themselves into reverse order. Alright, let's get our commissions out. There's sometimes I keep on forgetting a step on this game. The very first time I played through it as well, we completely screwed it up with some of the commissions. But it doesn't matter, it's just all a bit of fun. Or have you got some more from your last visit there? You have to rummage through your phone, royalty. Alright. We have here some like slightly different commissions. I'll just pop it on the zoom in one. So like this one here, we need 3 pictures that all feature water, and they can feature anything else that they want. It doesn't matter, there's no like set combination because you have the vague question mark, shall we say. As opposed to this sort of one, where this is like looking one for one with 3 features, and this one is looking for one with 2 features, and of course one of those has to be the sun, and the other one can be random. Which technically we can use, but I don't know if I want to save the flower one. Actually, we could, potentially. If we get the move right, might be able to do this commission. Oh, you posted one that you found online? Hang on, I'm going to hop over to Discord. Oh, that it reminds me of it reminds me of Trash Panda. We have to see what I'm going to go through the rules and see if we can all play this together or something at some point over the cameras. Thinking about boxes, I just want to show you the box that comes with Sunset Over Water. It just reminds me of like a painting. You know, you have all the different paint colours in here. Just what it always reminds me of. It also came with this nice little postcard. And that's the cover art there. Alright, let's pop that over to one side. Alright, what were we doing there? Right, we replenished that. Right, what shall we do? Are we going to screw up and lose that commission? See, ideally, I'd want to keep that. I don't have anything that would allow me to start before 7:45, which would... because I don't really need to regenerate everything, because if we start really early, we actually replenish the missing cards. But we're going to have to lose the highest card, which is this one here, which is the commission I was kind of hoping to take. Okay, what have we got then? So, where else could I start? Or which direction can I move? That's going to allow me to get the most of these. I could technically get that commission anyway. I just was hoping to use the flower. So is there anything with a 4? Right, so hang on, which... Flower waterfall. No, there isn't a flower waterfall that I can actually travel to. You see the top corner ones are the only ones that have got the four different features on. Which way can we travel then? We should probably maybe just go and grab one of those anyway. Although saying that, if we do that, we would lose both those commissions. Alright, so... yeah, we may have messed up my chances of getting high scores already. It's only like the 3rd move. I could go straight down the middle and get all of those cards, well, or nearly all those cards. And they've got flowers on them as well. Alright, so we're going to play the 12:45, which means that we lose these 2 cards. Actually, no, we don't lose all those cards. We lose this card, and we lose this card. Pop those on there. Yeah, it's always not looking great, is it, Christian? It's only the first move. Right, so now we can move 4. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to take it all the way to 4. I'm going to take 3 pictures, so I've got the individual flower. I'm going to take the flower in the mountain, and I will take... Ooh, should I take the sunset or the waterfall with the sunset? No, I can... If I do this, I might be able to get rid of that, claim that other commission, maybe it's on a future move. Alright. So, looking at the cards that we have, we don't have any commissions which have even 3 features. So we can't really do anything with those just at the moment. So let's pop all these back down. Let's see, we've moved 3. Let's move that back up there. And let's reveal the next. Oops, nearly dropped it. The next set of potential commissions. And we will disregard that card. And draw the 3rd one. Right. Now, we do have an early starter now. What have we got in the way of commissions? So, we can claim that. And we could potentially get rid of that as well. So we could get these 2 cards in the 1 move if we start early enough. Where else could we travel to? Where do we gamble? Do we go up this way? Because we're limited, because we can't go back that way. Because it's blocked off. We have nothing to paint, so we can't go up that way. How many paintings could we take? Here we have another sunset over water as well. We could go that way and take those 2 pictures. But we really need to regenerate the board. I think that allows 2 moves. Do we gamble and play the early morning and hope that we get something good here that we can use to get one of these commissions? We'll take the risk. That's right, we'll go for 5 o'clock, which means we now regenerate the board. Or repopulate it, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, we can move 2. So I'm going to move the full 2 back to the middle. And we can take 1 picture. And neither of them have flowers on. So we'll just take this one in the middle. We'll go for the one that we landed on. I'll show you that one close up. Alright, so we'll take that one there. And we didn't have to lose any of these this turn. So, what commissions can we get? Okay, so we can't do the top one there because our free doesn't fully qualify for it. Have we got a mountain? Right, we can get the mountain and the flower, even though I was kind of hoping to save the flower. And have we got a waterfall? We have a waterfall and a sun, which means we can get the waterfall and the random. We get points there, and I'll put that in the discard pile. And at the minute then we have nothing else that we can get. So let's put our turn card away, draw the next one. We're almost through the first character's deck, because there's only eight moves that you can make. Let's flip that one over. I don't know what it's like for you, but it's absolutely phenomenally hot here. Okay, another reason I haven't put my extra studio light on, so the higher I go, the kind of like darker it all gets until I get down to the light, which is here. But okay, what have we got next? So we have the choices now of. Actually, we have one early start, but I think we'll maybe save that one for a moment. What commissions can we get, if any? So both of our other cards, we have a 9 o'clock start and a 8:45 start, which means that if we use one of those, we have to disregard this card. So we'll just ignore that card for now and not put that in our choices. So we can claim this card. Oh, and we can claim this card, right? We can get both of these cards this move. Oh, what's that there? You're not too hot today. I say here, it's been absolutely like a furnace. Do you get like a spitting on of rain earlier on, but that only lasted, I think, till it turned to steam 2 minutes later. Alright, now which one shall we go for next then? Shall we go for one of the corners? Right, so let's go for the 9 o'clock start. So the 9 o'clock start, I'll show as well. Actually, I'll put it on the other screen. Just so you can see there as well. Because I keep forgetting to show it, the directions that we can travel. So we can't travel left or right with this card. We can travel 3 spaces in the other directions though. And we can paint 1 picture. So let's pop that down there. We have to disregard this card. So we can't do that commission. Just move those up. And we can move 3 spaces, which basically means we can go basically to any corner. So I'm going to take it to this corner, and we're going to paint 1 picture. So that gives us that. And next we will resolve these commissions. So we have a commission here, which is 1 card with 1 painting, with 1 painter of a waterfall. Disregard that one, put that in our stack. And we need a flower with something else. So we have a flower with something else. So let's see, pop that there. Oops, pop that there. I'm just going to stack our points that we've gathered up to one side. We'll disregard that, and we will refill these. Oh, we've passed over the ranger station, so I need to put a card in the center as well. Pop that there. See, that's what I keep forgetting. What's that there? What's that there? You had... How do I pronounce that? Cancel tea. Is this where you've been playing out today? What, Boris Johnson? What? Oh, they're having one of the summits this week, are they? I haven't looked at any news at all this week, other than the comedy news, which comes out of the States. Does anyone wonder, or realize that, the US is as crazy as it is because it was founded by the Puritans, wasn't it? And the Puritans were so crazy they were kicked out of Europe. So, anyone surprised that the US is run by it's like a population of mad people? Oh, he's coming over here as well, isn't he? Or is he here now? Alright, we have now just turned over our last turn card. So we now basically are just running down these last 3 turns that we've got here. And they're pretty much all early starters. Actually, yeah, they're actually all in order as well. So these 2 here will result in the repopulation, and this one here will result in losing 1 commission. 1 commission card even. Okay, let's see, what have we got? So we don't have a sunset on its own, so we can't do anything with that card just yet. A water sunset in that right, we have the potential of getting this card. If we use both of these cards, we can get that. And we can't do anything with this card here just yet. But we might be able to do it on the next turn because that card there will be... What's up there? Are they having that tea party down your down your way? Is that why everything's all why has it all been locked in? Right, which direction shall we go then? Actually, I'm going to do the early start. So after 6:45, we will. That gives us to replenish our stuff. We can move it any direction 3 and take 3. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take the sunset. So that's 1. I'm going to take this 2. And I'm going to take that as a gamble for 3. Okay, so let's see what commissions can we resolve. You got half of our police force down there. All right, what commissions can we get? All right, we have the sun on its own. So let's put that, and I will take that commission. Oops, just noticed everything. What else have we got? We have... Alright, these 2 cards here, we can do this commission. So that's a water, a sun. So we've got a water, sun, and a waterfall. And 1 on its own. So it means we can claim this commission. And we can disregard those 2 cards. And can we do the other one? We have the water on its own, but we don't have a 2 on its own. That's fine. We'll keep those for the next move. Okay, now let's disregard that. And we will get these out. Pop that there. There we go. Right. So, anything else I need to reset? No, we don't need that because we've only got 2 more moves left on the green character. Right. So, where shall we go next? Which is the highest commission? We'll get rid of that one. Alright, right, that's fine. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go with 8:45, which means we need to disregard... Well, actually, no, we disregard this one. Oh, I forgot to reveal the top card. Oh, great, that's a commission I'm not going to be able to do anything with. Evening, JD. We're almost finished round 1 of Sunset Over Water. Oh, the Squeaky Bottle King calls. Oh, just out of curiosity, is it the music I use for Stardew playing? Because all the wiggly lines are all coming up in the wrong place again. I should have really maybe checked an hour ago. Oh, you don't want that, the Tangerine Tyrant, you don't want him anywhere. The music's playing all right. It is. I'm not sure at the minute because, as I said, the wiggly lines aren't showing on the correct row when I unmute the chosen music for the day. I don't know what's going on. All right, what we doing? Right, we disregarded that card there, so now we can move 4 in. We can take 2 pictures and we can move 4. And given the directions we have, and we can't really go up, and go up 1, but that wouldn't really be useful. So, we can paint 2 pictures. So, I tell you what, we will take all the way at the top. And we will take... Let's take the flower one, just in case. And we will take... I think take the sun one, because it means I don't have to lift the meeple up. Okay, let's reset for the last move. Now, because this is the last move of the character, we also have access to a useless card. Right, we just ignore it. We do have access to this card here to use it, but we don't have the cards to be able to do it. I keep turning around like every minute and saying that's why it's like a delay before I read the chat. Okay, so we've done that. We've replenished those. We are now on to our last card, which is a 7:30 start, which means that we can regenerate the board. So I'll fill all those in a second. We can move in any direction 4 spaces, but we can only paint 1 picture because apparently it's a lazy day, even though we got up super early. I'm going to take the deck of cards. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Okay, so we can move in any direction 4. Now, what is going to be the best strategy for us to get a last couple of commissions in? Right, we need to actually no. To be honest, these 2 here can cover us for that commission. Do we have... Is there anything within our travel that will have a mountain, a sun on it? Nope. Nothing in that direction, and nothing in that direction. We're shafted every way we look at it. Unless... Oh, no, we can't pick up 2 suns because... We can only pick up 1 picture. Can we pick up 1 sun? Yes. Right, how many can I move? I can move 4, and I can pick up 1 sun. Alright, I'm going to move down here and take this sun because it's convenient. Okay. So, I think to maximize our points, right, I've got a sun, and a sun. Right, so we have 3 suns here, which means that we can claim this card here, which has got the pictures where it has to have a sun and then anything else, if anything. So we'll get that because that's got more points. Let's pop those away. And just shift those up a second there. So have we got anything else that we can... I don't think we can purchase any other commissions. Nope. Can't do... We don't have anything with mountain on, and both those require mountains. So that's it. That concludes our playthrough for the green meeple. Now we just need to add up his points. I'm going to open up a spreadsheet so that I can just keep track. Where's my live stream spreadsheet? Oh, sorry. Did we say that you were on to 6, Chrissy? For them, because I just update this in here as well. Yeah, 6. Right. Is it the half an hour up though? Is it unlocked for number 7? Right, where did I put the manual? 7 now. All right. Since it's on the same spreadsheet, I'm going to write number 7 in. Okay, so now we're going to get to scoring. And every time it comes to scoring, I've got to get the instructions out because I confused myself. So there is like extra things that we can do to get more renowned. If we had to finish the game on the final move back in the centre, we've already got an extra point. Or is it an extra 2 points? Extra 2 points if I had to finish in the middle, but we haven't finished in the middle. It doesn't matter. Okay, what have we got then? Let's add up our commission. I'm going to put the manual there. So you can see there in the top, we have all the little renowned numbers on the top. I'm just going to pull these off screen so that I can actually add them up myself. Is that, or less than 200k now. So we've got here, we have 6, 4 and a 4. 6, 4, 4, 3, 4, 3, 3, 3, and a 4, which comes to 34 points. And that's right. That's so add up renowned. Total of unsold landscapes, total the number of features on the landscape, and oh yeah, two renown for every, sorry, a renown for every 2 features. So we have, that's just off screen there. So that's the number of features. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that would mean that we get an extra 2 points for that. Right, now we need to consult our extra commission card. So now we're looking for commissions which have flowers in, and we add 1 point per. So that's 1. It's 1. That gives us a total score of 37. Just delete those other numbers from the spreadsheet. So 37, what does that give us in terms of score? So we have, I'll put this on the big screen. So depending on our score, we've got to Journeyman, which is actually the highest I've actually managed to achieve, because the highest other point that I've ever had has been 31 for Apprentice. So I'm obviously getting a little bit better with the number of times I've played through. So we're one point away from a Master Painter, which is not too bad. So okay, that was the green meeple. What we're going to do now is we are going to do a little bit of a reset. I'm going to take the green deck. I'm just going to place that at the top, faced up, so I know which one it is. Put the green meeple on. I'm now going to gather the grey meeple. Pop there. I'll pop her in the bottom. I think that's supposed to be a lady. We're going to do one of my absolutely dreadful shuffles because I can't shuffle cards. Just jiggle them through here. There we go. So I need to put that last green card up there as well. Just out of the way. I'm going to simply place. That's a nice picture. That one. Nice flowers. That's it. We're not going to reset the whole board. We're just going to keep going. We are like halfway through the deck at the top there, but the discard pile, if we do run out, we'll just simply shuffle that back in. I'm going to take, these are the leftover pictures that we have from before. I'm going to put those in the discard pile as well. The commissions that we scored I'm going to put these in the discard pile as well. And the fear is going to be that once we run out, we'll just simply shuffle the discard pile back in, but we'll just keep on going through the deck. Okay, let's pull that down there. I'm getting the feeling that when I've shuffled this originally, my absolutely atrocious shuffling is... actually, there's not many cards there. I might as well just shuffle the commissions all back in. Although, no. I won't push that bit in there. We'll just give these ones here, and we will just let it run through so that we get an opportunity to see every card in play. Right, so we've got that there, put that there, flip that one over, and we will take, this is our full week's commission one, put that back at the bottom, and we will draw. So next one we are trying to get commissions that have got a sun in it. Pop that there. I will take the first 3 start time cards from this set. Now these ones have all got different times and variations than what we've just previously done, which is why I thought we'd try doing a few different characters. Before we continue, I'm going to finish this bottle. Have I got any more? Yes. Alright, so what shall we start with first? 11:30 I'm thinking of going for, and that will drop off these first 2 commissions. We can paint 2 pictures. Alright, we'll take that at 11:30, which means that we disregard these 2 cards. Yep, stay hydrated because I'll just get told off by everybody still. So anyway, what was I saying there? Right, I can move now into and take 2 pictures. So regardless, I'll be taking the center one, I think. Yeah, this card that I've got here, we can only move in these directions. So I'll just pop that on there. So yes, we can only move in those 2 directions, but we can take 2 pictures. So 100% taking the second one. The question is, which one of the corners shall we go to? So we want sun pictures, which means we can go to any of those. Right, the centre one's got a sun in it as well. Do we go up to the top? Because the top's got a mountain of flower, which means that on the next move we can use this commission. Potentially. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go up at the top. Pop the meeple there. I'll take that, and we'll take this centre one as well. And we can't resolve any commissions just yet because we haven't got enough cards. But we need to regenerate that because we passed over the ranger station. So we'll pop that card in there. Okay, so let's disregard this card here. Move that across. Pop that there. 1, 2. Okay, now which ones are we going to do next? So 2 of our cards would allow us to regenerate the board, which we don't really need. If we did this one, which is the 12 o'clock start, we would have to lose. We would lose these 2 commissions. Is it early enough the game to not care about that? We're never going to get that card. Oh no, we might. Because we can move 4, which means we could go all the way across the top row and take the entire set of cards, or straight down, and take all those pictures. Either way gives us 1 sun each time. And that's if we take that one. We start at 6:30, it would regenerate the board, we could move to there, we'd still get that. Alright, let's use 6:30, which means we refill the board. We can move 3, so I'm going to move to here. 1, 2, 3. And we can take 3 paintings. So I'm going to take 1, 2, and 3. So that gives us these ones here. Okay, now, next question is, which commissions shall we resolve? Well, we have a mountain. Right, we have a mountain and a flower and a sun, which means we can get this commission. Disregard those. Let's see, which other ones can we get? Right, well, we have this one here. Yeah, we can do that one, yeah. So here we have mountain and flower and something random, and water and something random, and that gives us 5 points there. And we'll disregard those ones. Right, so let's pop that to one side. Let's restock the last couple of these cards. And anything else that we need to do? Oh yeah, I need to draw another one of the day cards for us to choose which time we're going to get up. Alright, let's pop that there. So, what shall we do on this round? What commissions have we got available at the side here? Well, we're never going to get that one, so let's just ignore that entirely. If we get... that would allow us to move 4, but paint 2, and we get rid of that card there, because we're never going to do it. And we wouldn't get much if we did that. Alright, we'll do 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock start, which means that we have to disregard the highest commission, which is that one there. And we can move 4 in any way apart from left and right on this card. So, 1, 2, 3. So we've moved 3, and we can take 2 pictures. And which one shall we take? And we're looking for ones with sun, but there's no suns on that move. Let's see. I don't think it's not going to make really that much difference. We'll take this one. I like this one. Reminds me of a photo I took off the extreme north coast of Scotland many years ago. There's one picture we took anyway. And what shall we take? Let's go for the waterfall one here, this nice one here. Then it means I don't have to lift the meeple up. So let's go on that one there. If I just block some of those LEDs, you can make a little bit more detail on the bottom there. Okay, now we haven't got the cards to, or do we? Hang on. No, we don't. We can't, we haven't got any singles, so we can't do any of those commissions. So right, let's pop that card there. Let's do these ones here. Okay, what have we got now? Oh, I haven't drawn our day card. I'm just going to try if I can, like, to keep these in, like, order down the bottom there. I'll show you what we've got. So these are the current 3 cards that we have to choose from for what time. So we've got a choice of, starting... Actually, each one of these cards fits into each one of the time frames. But you can see here we can move 4 in any direction, paint 1, or paint 2 or 3, and then you can see the difference in the direction of travel that we can make on that one. Let's pop these back down here. Okay, which is going to be the best way for us to get the best pictures? We'll gather up the best ones. Right, if we can get 1 mountain, we'd have to leave, right. We're going to leave at quarter past 7, which means that we can regenerate the board. I'm just going to grab the stack because it's a bit easier. Right, so we've left earlier. The board's now been regenerated. And I want, whichever way we go, we'll go 4 in any direction, but we can only paint 1. So I need something with a mountain in it. And then we can get 6 points because we can complete this commission, because we have 2 of the pictures with mountains in them. So, which is going to be the best bet, and also to set us up for a future move. You know what, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to take that across here. I'm going to get this mountain picture. I will try and remember every now and again to pop these under under the big light. All right, I'm going to take these 4 mountains. You see there, we've got four mountains. Put those in this discard pile. Claim this commission for 6 points, and slide that underneath the thing we watched it for later. And we can't do anything else with any of the other card. Well, the only one card that we've got. So let's pull that out there. Pull the commission down. And oops. There, it's upside down. It'll be fine. We know it's a mountain. Okay, so now we have another 3 here. So which directions can we go? And which ones? Right, so if we started at 12, that would put us, we have to disregard, we'd have to take away these 2 cards. That would leave us with this one. Which means that if we want to get that commission, we need 1. I think we'll do that. Yeah, we'll start at 12. We get rid of these 2 cards. We can't do them commissions. And then we want to, I'm going to take it, we're going to move 4, so 1, 2, 3 up to the corner. And we can paint 3 pictures. So, I'll take the nice flower one. That's 1. And we will take, what are we looking for? We're looking for sunshine ones. So I'll tell you what, we will take these 2. Except I'm going to just lift up those ones there. Because this last commission that's left, we need a 1, which is the nice flower one. And we need a waterfall, and something else. And that's got something else in the sun. So we take that, we nudge everything and knock everything over. Then we put the cards back on the side there. And we're almost at the bottom of the commission pile now. In fact, let's just grab that. Might make it a bit easier. So the next move, that's the commission pile empty. Just put that the other way. And we'll reshuffle it. Okay. Oh, bugger, we crossed the ranger station before and we didn't replenish that. I mean, I keep forgetting about that. Okay, so now we're down to the last 3 cards for, let's put those in time order. So we have a 5:45, a 9:15, and a 10:30. So each of these means we get rid of the highest renowned, which is this one here. And that one there means we replace the board. So what shall we do? What's going to be our best bet? See, if I'm going to get rid of that card there, you get 1 picture. So let's ignore that one for a moment. I wish I kind of kept that one that had the 1 flower on it now and used one of the other cards. Is there another one within traveling? Nope. That's probably the only one that's got single flower on it. Right, what have we got? Well, those 2 cards are pretty much the same. I can't use that on that card. So we'll go with the 1045, which allows us to take 2 pictures, and we can't go up or down with this particular card. So what shall we do? Which way shall we go? We can move 3, so we can get to 1. Actually, we can only get 2 out of the ranger station. Alright, we'll just go straight across the top. 2 and 3. I forgot to disregard this card. So, given those, does that give us anything else that we can get with those 2? No, we haven't got a single left. That's right. But we've got the extra pictures, which should be all right. And we have 2 more moves left on the black meeple. So this has actually worked out quite convenient. It's the end of the deck. Right. And all right, yeah. So yeah, we only have access to those 3 at the moment. I think we're probably going to have to do a restock the board. If we move 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, we get 2 in that way. Can we get any of those? Let's see, there's no singles on the board apart from this mountain down here. But we can't, there's no move that would get us down there in 1. And actually, yeah, everything requires a single, so it makes... Yeah, right, we're going to regenerate the board. So let's pop that there. So we've left early. Oops, the other way around. I thought I'd gone around and put more the right orientation. And, ooh. That reminds me of a place in Yorkshire I went to photograph. Right, so we can move 2 in any direction, but we can only paint 1. Do we still slide across the top, maybe? Ooh, decisions. There's nothing... Oh, right, hang on, right. We can... Right, I'm going to take the picture that we're standing on, because we could potentially get that in the next turn. So that's that. We still have to move 2. 1, 2. We'll go down here, and that's our 1 picture, and that's where we've moved to. Alright. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, it'll be fine, he says. Alright, so we're on our last card, which means it's 9:15, which means we need to get rid of the highest commission card. But because now we have it's on the last move, so we now have access to that card. Let's pop that up there. Okay, we can move 3 and paint 1. So we need... Ideally, we just need the mountain on its own. Alright, we can move 3 and take the mountain on its own. Right, and there we go, and that's the conclusion of the Grey Meeple's turns. So, what can we get in the way of commissions? So, mountain, straight away, we can get the mountain commission. Pop that up there. Well, this one looks nice, doesn't it? See that one in there? That sort of reminds me of, do you remember in Broken Sword 2, where George went to that tropical beach type place? I can't quite remember the location. But that reminds me of that. The bit where we were looking for, was it like the pirates? The 2 old ladies that were outside the house, the pirate museum. Alright. What else have we got in that we can get with these ones here? So we can use that card and a mountain and a sun. And we can get this commission, if I can pick it up. Yeah, you remember that one, Chrissy? Okay, so that concludes Grey Meeple's turns. So now we have all of these cards now to add up. I don't think we've scored as well as what we did on the last one. The grey. So what have we got? 5. Oh, what's going on here? 5. 4. 4. 6, 5, 5. 5, right, so that's added those ones up. So now for every 2 features, so what have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we get 4 more points for that. And then anything that has a sun, because we have our sun card, on a commission. None. So we don't get anything for that bonus. We didn't collect any suns. And that gives us a total of 33. So, who are we at 33? 33 is still a borderline journeyman, so we didn't do too badly there either. But there we go. That's two playthroughs. I think what we'll do is we'll leave it at 2 playthroughs tonight, because I think that's it's taken like 25 minutes per, and we're on like an hour and a quarter. So what I'm going to suggest we do before we wrap up is we do a little quiz. Considering that the spreadsheet that I've been tracking everything on is the quiz spreadsheet. Okay, everyone hit refresh on whichever browsers it is that you're using. I'm just going to put the discard pile. Yeah. Yep, Wolf, it's quiz time. Okay. I'm just reorientating myself here so that I can see what I'm roughly doing. Okay, so round 1. Is everyone ready? Has everyone hit refresh and what have you on their various platforms, or whichever it is, to minimise their various delays? Everyone all right? I'll give it another. Nope, I've just pressed the quiz button. Royalty. So, round 1 is the more or less round. I'll give you an example in the question that we asked earlier in the week. So, the last more or less question that we did was, does an adult human have more or less teeth than a dog? The answer to that would be less, as an adult human has 32, and a dog typically has 42. Yep, JD, you almost missed it there. I was just giving the example. So, Royalty thinks she's awake. Okay, we'll get straight into question number 1. So we're after a more or less. I quite like this question as well. Is absolute zero more or less cold than minus 200 degrees C? So I'll read that again without jumbling up. Is absolute zero more or less cold than minus 200 C? And the first one to have it was Royalty with more. So yeah, absolute zero, first discovered by Lord Kelvin, is minus 273 degrees C, and is a temperature at which particles cease to vibrate. So Royalty wins round 1. So I'm just going to copy and paste Royalty's name into today's quiz. I'll put the points on Discord in a minute. Because I'll do them all at once. Okay, round 2 is the geography question. Let's pop that one down there. And quite topical, I would say, if we did this question 6 weeks ago. So, geography question. I'm looking for the name of a place. That's sort of the name of a place. You'll understand when I read the question. I don't care if the spelling is not accurate, as long as it phonetically sounds right. Okay, so which canal links the Mediterranean and Red Seas? Which canal links the Mediterranean and Red Sea? And that's for 350 points. If I have to give out clues, it will go to 250. So which canal links the Mediterranean and Red Seas? And I've just dropped the card. Nope, no correct answer so far. Nope, still nothing yet. That one in Venice. Wrong continent. So which all right, I'll give out the clues now, so we'll drop it down to 250 points. So which canal links the Mediterranean and Red Sea? We have a choice of the Suez Canal, the Panama Canal, or the Grand Canal. The Jeffrey Canal. And JD got it in first there with the Suez Canal. That's right, we'll change that to a clue was given. And I'll put JD's name in the spreadsheet. Alright, let's pop these cards to one side. And now we have the riddle. Oh, I need to write out some more of these from the book. Oh, this one's a nice easy one. only heard of the Panama one, but the other canal was all over the news because wasn't that the one that the boat was rammed in the other week? Wasn't that one? Anyway, on to round 3, the riddle round. This one's an easy one. Okay, so the more you take, the more you leave behind. What are they? So the more you take, the more you leave behind. What are you? Yep, and Volty got it. That said, that was a nice easy one. Footsteps is the answer. So Volty got 2 wins tonight. How does that do for the statistics? JD has a total of 9 wins, Chrissy 3, and Royalty 6. Right, I tell you what, I'm just going to copy and paste the commands from my magical spreadsheet. And now, well, I say magical spreadsheet, it does actually have a mistake in it because I got the numbers the wrong way around. 150, 250, and 500. And then I'll delete the mistaken numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Oh, what's that there? Oh, you're heading out now, Wolf. No bother. We're almost actually wrapped up here anyway. I'm just going to do a little bit of rambling for 5 minutes and then we're wrapping up for the evening. But we'll see you later on. And what's that? You're still half asleep, Royalty. Right, where's Discord? I'm going to go and quickly put your winnings on. Royalty for that many. JD for this many. And Royalty for some more. Oh, are you claiming one of the other things there, Royalty? I can just see there in the corner. I'll give you a sympathy chicken. Oh, you could. I think that in the commands, there is something like another give command. I don't know how it works though. I know that I can give items, so you could buy a potion of vitality. And Chrissy's just reclaimed another one of the things there. I'll just put it on the spreadsheet. Hang on. Where's your column? That's 8. You're almost there. Only a couple more to claim. I will get your because I'm going into town tomorrow. I'll get your parcel put in the post tomorrow with all the cards in. And also a surprise in there, which I'm hoping, fingers crossed, you'll get a little chuckle out of it. All right, I now want to press for this button. So here we are. So that's the quiz night over there. And I've just knocked everything because the microphone arm is too close to the camera arm today. But there we go. That was Sunset Over Water. What I'm going to do now is find where I put the discard pile. Here it is. And what we'll do is I'm just going to have a little skim through the cards that are in my hand here. And we can see some of these a little bit closer up. So we'll try and I'll try and get like a good array of them there, because I do like the artwork in these. I'll try and keep my hand high as well, because if I block the LEDs out that are at the bottom here, it doesn't get blown out as much. You can't give you can give items, but it doesn't let you give out chickens. I can't remember what half of the other commands on the thing were, because the ones that I use, I've put them all in on the stream deck. What's up there? You got a new fan from the. Aye, that's a good thing, yeah. Aye, but before everything it gets too hot and everything's all out of stock. I'll be putting the we've got a fan, but I'll be using it in the chicken coop for the girls. I like that picture there. It just reminds me of that island we visited in Broken Sword. Speaking of which, a few minutes time, the Broken Sword will be available. The last night's final episode will be available on YouTube soon. We'll just flick through some. I think I might have already shown that one. Yeah, let's go through there. I quite like that one as well. I took some more slow motion B videos as well. Just thinking about that, because I know you saw the one on TikTok. I have another video today that I recorded of the girls. I know I showed you the picture on Discord of all the girls on top of one another, all laying their egg in the same spot. But I took video as well. It's hilarious. It'll probably be available by the morning on the photo share royalty. If you still look at it at all. There's the actual Sunset Over Water. And there's almost like the Western Plains sort of thing, isn't it? You see the cowboys. Ooh, snowy. That reminds me of the last time I was in the Alps. What we got there? Some more nice foresty pictures. We've seen that one. We haven't seen this one, I don't think. That's quite a nice one as well. That actually reminds me of a place as well that I photographed off the north coast of Scotland. I've got a nice one there in the clouds. I think I might have already put this one up, but I'll put it up again. I've had that one. Definitely had that one. That's a nice one with the snowdrops. Have we had that one, I think? I'm not sure. Definitely had that one. Got that one in there. Quite a nice sunset as well. That one in there. We've seen that one. We haven't seen that one. Does it remind you of home, the coastal one? I miss living on the coast. Can't hear the sea here. Well, I'll show you this one. This is the ranger station. Although it is quite difficult to see because it's green. And it's just got there telling you to replenish on either side there. This one reminds me of High Force that I photographed years and years ago. Is there any on here that I don't think we've shown? Actually, we'll gather up everything off the board. So we've got that one there, we'll just block that out a little bit. And we have that one there. I don't think we've seen that one. Okay, so we've got that nice little coastal one there. Waterfall. Another waterfall. And the sunset over water. And let's put the little meeple over there. I think we may have seen all the cards close up. Let's just gather the last remaining cards. And we'll go through very quickly. Yeah, we've definitely seen that one already. Seen that one. Seen that one. Seen that one. I think we've seen that one. There we go. Oh, that's that nice sunsetty one again. And that one. And the final one there. So there we go. Let's cycle through all of the artwork across all the cards. Oh, possibly. Oh no. I take it back. We still had... We haven't seen that one. We saw that one. Ooh, we haven't seen that one. That's a nice one. See a little valley in the background, like an abandoned valley. That'd be an awesome place to go for like a camping trip. And there we go. So that's the rest of the decks. Right, so what else have we got here? I'll show these on screen just so that these are for the multiplayer, but I kept them handy. These are the turn phases. It generally follows the same kind of structure. There's a few modifications between the solo and the multiplayer. Pop those out of the way. Pop those up there. I'll show you the postcard that comes with it. I just block out a little bit of these LEDs. You can see there the postcard that comes with it. And if it stays in focus, no it won't. I'll say the cover art as well. But there we go. That was, I'll straighten this board up again. That was Sunset Over Water. I quite like playing this one. I sit and play in the garden with the girls jumping around the table. Roasty likes to come and jump on the table when I'm playing card games and what have you on the table in the garden. But what we'll do now is I'll show you a few of the other games that we have coming up here on the various board games nights in the coming months. So I might have to keep getting up and down to get these. Let's pop Sunset Over Water just to the side there. So not next week, but the week after. I got this new one, Judge Dredd, which I'm looking forward to play. I haven't actually. I'm still in the process of reading the instructions, but I am looking forward to giving this one a play. Let's have a look. What have we got in here? Like Judge Dredd and what have you there. But yeah, I watched like a video of someone else like showing you how to set it up. It looks like relatively easy to set up, but I'm going to have a little play with this in the garden over the weekend. Maybe it's on Sunday. So that I can get a better feel for it, hopefully. And we'll have a game of it when we, when a couple of weeks' time or something, we'll set it up again. We also have the next Deckscape. Now, I'm a bit concerned about this one because there was a 90-second interview with one of the creators on YouTube. And the words that the interview finished with is that we're going to have you do magic tricks. So I may have to open this deck and, like when I did for the Venice one, I might have to check the first 10 cards, the tutorial cards, to see what exactly these magic tricks that we have to perform are and how they can be done on stream with the camera setup that we've got. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I might have to crack this open before. I think it's like a month off anyway, but I might have to crack it open and look at the first 10 tutorial cards to see what the score is with it. All right, let's pop that to one side. We also, as for solo games coming up, we have Fire in the Library, which is I find the box very irritating in this because we keep track on this, but it doesn't stay down. It's one of those irritating boxes. But this one's got some nice artwork in it as well. But we'll we'll do the solo version of that in the coming weeks as well. Let's pop that to one side. Need to go over the destructions for Trash Panda and see if we can maybe do something like that multiplayer, maybe all together for like half an hour or something. But I need to go through that one to find out. What might work in a short stream, possibly with Palm Island. Let's see. It all comes in this nice little wallet because you only need a handful of cards to be able to play this one. But that's quite a nice game. I was like, same again. I can sit in the garden and play this one when I'm playing with the girls. Everything's falling down. Okay, so we have here. We will definitely 100% need two Tiny Epic Zombies. We've played this one here. We've played multiplayer co-op a few times. Like in the house, because we've set this one up on the board here, just on the bed, and played it before we had this table. We also have Tiny Epic Dinosaurs as well to play, and I really would like to get Tiny Epic Pirates done as well. I have the expansion as well, but I'm having a lot of difficulty with the solo play rules, so we might end up playing it multiplayer. But it's the designer's fault because they neglected to put half of the rules in the destruction manual. So you've got to go on the forums to find out what half the symbols mean, which is a right pain in the ass. But I'll just show you a few of the bits and bobs inside of here. You've got all the little dice there and what have you. There's little boats down the bottom there as well. Yeah, I'm one of these OCD nutters as well that puts everything back in the original packaging once I finish playing the games. Can you tell? Okay, what else have we got that I can reach? As well, I know we can play it digitally, but we also have the free core decks for Star Realms, which I think I definitely want to play some of the card-based single player as opposed to just playing it on the app, on Steam or on my phone. But yeah, we've got. I'm gonna slide this out here. It's slowly coming out. Let's just pop some of these out here. So yeah, so we have the solo play cards, and let's just put a couple of these cards up here so you can get a little look. Let's pop those to one side. Oh, pop that back in there. What else have we got that I can grab? Not much. Now, the other week, actually I'll show you first. We also have it needs tweezers to play, but we have Ultra Tiny Epic Galaxies as well. I'll put that to one side. But if you remember a couple of weeks ago, I found in storage what I thought was lost. I found my Magic the Gathering cards from the 90s. So at some point there'll be a random stream one evening where actually the thing is I haven't touched any of these Magic games since the 90s. I can't remember how to play it. I don't know how to make a deck. I would imagine that all the cards that I had in that set, or have rather, there's like 600 cards, and I imagine probably none of them are valid anymore. But we're going to do a stream at some point where we're just going to sit and go through them all and have a look at them. But upon making the discovery, the Chocolate Thief bought me, because there's a card game store in like around the corner from the cafe, got me a new starter set. So these are just got like the basic cards in. I've sort of like gone through them and had a little look and seen, had a look at the artwork, read some of the descriptions and what have you in there. I can just slide them out of the packet. So this is just like one of the basic starter sets, but it comes with a destruction manual to help guide, which I haven't had a chance to read through yet. But we have 2 decks plus the 600 cards that I'm yet to go through and have a proper look at from the 90s. So we've got that as well to play with and mess around. And finally, almost, we have I know we've already done one deck dungeon, but I do want to play it again. And hopefully play through it again and not make as many mistakes as what I tend to play. So we have that there. Yeah, exactly. Even if you just steal the chocolate. But she also got me that one, Judge Dredd, as well. I got her like the manga comics from there as well. So I got her those to read, and she got me the Judge Dredd board game. We have this Minecraft game as well on here. Oops, it was all stuck together. I got this in a sale. It was like a clearance sale for like £1. I haven't got any idea how to play it. I've never even read the instruction manual before, but it was only like £1, so I thought I'd pick it up. But it's a 2-player game, so we'll maybe just have to rig something where we can all play together. But as an extra one though, what I would love if we can all get the time to have a little play of one night, is one of these RPGs that I've got. Actually, where's my other RPGs? 2 seconds, out of reach. But what I would like to do one night for all of us is 10 Candles. To have a little an RPG session of that, or possibly Icarus. Both of these are brilliant games. Hopefully at some point we can have a little game if he's up for that sort of thing. I do have like PDFs of like the Icarus instructions that I can always share the relevant bits. But you sort of we co-op create a world, and then it slowly crumbles basically around us in Icarus. In 10 Candles, it's a game where nobody wins. We will all die by the end of it, and that's the whole point. But we tell the story as we go through of how we survive until one by one each of us dies until everyone's dead. That's 10 Candles. We just have to see how I get there, because you're supposed to play it with like 10 real candles and extinguish them as the scenes go. But I would love to play this one. And there is a new one that I got as well, but I haven't finished reading the destruction. 2 seconds. Ooh. We have Luke Westway's Gravity Rip. Which, same again, I've read like half of the destructions on it to see about what's the best way to create a character and what have you, and that could be a giggle. But there we go. That's our array of potential games, different games coming up, ones that we'd like to try, ones that I'm working on getting them to work for stream. But yeah, that's it. Let's pop these out of the way, and then we will go and see where is Chrissy going to get his bonus eggs from tonight. So before we finish, that's 8 that's been redeemed so far, yeah? Just pop that in there. 8, so what have we got there? Yep, so loads of choice for the games coming up. And we have 8, yeah. So it's four more to claim. As the timer ran out, or was that one there? I think that was too close, wasn't it? For the last one there. Right, let's see. Wrong menu. There we go. So, what have we got a choice of tonight? Oh. Oh, we only have a choice of Anita. She's the only one streaming tonight. I thought Wolf said he was streaming. He must have either he's ended his stream early or he's changed his mind. But yeah, we have a choice just of Anita tonight. So let's see. Where's Discord? What have we got tomorrow? Ah yeah, tomorrow we may finish Legends of Zelda. I don't know how far we'll get through, because we've still got like half a dozen tiles that we need to explore. We've had no success in getting extra hearts, but once we get those last couple of pieces of the Triforce, we'll be on to the final boss. So we'll just have to see how it goes. We may finish it tomorrow, or we might gather the last of the shards and then finish it the following week. We'll just have to see what we are for time. And then on Saturday, we will be playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Episode 4, and this time we are going to find Liara, because we need Liara so that we can get on one of the mission achievements. We did really well for the mission achievements last week. We got so many of them. And it only leaves, we only have to go now with Garrus and Liara. So we need to make a decision for when we actually do the Finding Liara mission. Are we going to take Rex with us or Tali? Because we have to take Garrus with us. That's it's mandatory. We've got to take him because we need to get his mission clock done. But then on Sunday we are playing Never Alone. So we'll be starting that one. I can't remember how long it took me to finish that game. It's not a particularly long game, but we won't finish it in one session. But we'll play it for like an hour and a half, or until we get like to a convenient end of level. We'll play. Next Monday, we won't be doing first-person shooter again. Next Monday, we're going to do Small Farming Sim because we're so close to getting those last 3 achievements. We just need to figure out how to breed the animals. We need like to buy other tools as well, and I'm not sure entirely what tools we need, but we'll work it out on Monday. And then we're going achievement hunting on Tuesday, if all goes according to plan. Anyway, I'll refresh this page here because the link has expired for the raid. Click on there, click on Anita. So anyway, thanks for watching everybody, and we'll see you all next time.
Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.